Hey, everybody, the Montreal Canadiens have signed Joe Veleno, a former Detroit Red Wing and Chicago Blackhawks, very briefly for the Blackhawks at the trade deadline last year. They signed him to a one-year, $900,000 deal. He's 25 years old. He was traded to the Seattle Kraken, I believe, after July 1st in the offseason, and Seattle then proceeded to buy him out, which created the fact that he's a UFA, and Montreal was able to sign him. Veleno is basically he's either depth for the bottom six, or you're looking at probably the fourth line center, right? And this should allow guys like Owen Beck, Oliver Kapanen, and Florian Xhekaj to stay in Laval a little longer and develop, because you never know. Veleno might play on the wing, he might play center. It's hard to tell. Now he is more experienced option, obviously, than Beck, Kapanen, and Xhekaj. 900,000. It's just for 1 year, so there's no risk to this deal. There's no risk to it. It's the money is under $1 million, so that's nothing. It's a 1 year deal, so if he doesn't work out, I mean, you waive him and send him to Laval if you have to. So zero risk. He's not a big point producer, as you see last season in 74 games, just 8 goals, 9 assists for 17 points, and that's between the two teams. He was traded at the deadline and had 18 games for Chicago. In his career, as you can see here, mostly with Detroit, not a lot of big points. His career high was 23-24, where he had 12 goals, 16 assists, 28 points in 80 games. So he's a fourth liner, third liner at best, in my opinion. He is 25 years old, and I guess there is the possibility that things might work out better. As a 25-year-old, he's just about to hit his prime, and who knows where that'll go. For some of the Habs fans, the French ones that have been complaining Montreal doesn't have enough Quebecois players, well, they got 6 right now. 4 French guys, 2 English guys, and Alex Carrier, Mike Matheson, Sam Montembeault, Zachary Bolduc, Joe Veleno, and Samuel Blais. So, I think it's a good idea to get I have no problem with it, I'll say, for them to sign local kids. He's born in Montreal. You got to think that's a little extra motivation for him. Let's see what I know about him. He's a little bit bigger than Nick Suzuki. I don't know why I'm saying Nick Suzuki. He is 6'1". How's that? He's 6'1" and 200 pounds, so he's not like 6'1", 179 pounds. That's a good frame. He's tough. He hits a lot. I don't think that's a bad thing on the Habs. So they're a little bit tougher, a little bit bigger down the middle. He was the first Quebec-born player to be granted exceptional player status at 15 years of age, and then was drafted by the St. John Sea Dogs, I believe. He had a decent junior career, I think. Let's look up at his hockey DB again. He put up some points there his final season in Drummondville, 104 points, but it just never panned out anywhere, in the AHL or in the NHL. For Veleno. I do know one thing. Many a game we'd play against Detroit, and Veleno would get an important goal. So you like to score against Montreal, and that's understandable since he's a hometown kid. So let's see if that gives him that motivation to take another step up. I'm not saying he's going to be the second line center, but an improvement in his production, that wouldn't be bad. I think it's a bit of a prove it deal, a 1 year, $900,000 contract. Let's see how you do, and we'll go from there, kind of thing. So let's see. Kent Hughes was his agent. So that's something. When Kent Hughes, before he got here, he was an agent, and he was Veleno's agent. So there's a connection there. And I don't know what else to say about him, but, it's not a bad signing considering the money. The money and the term are no risk. So whether you like the kid, whether you think he can be better than he's shown so far, or you don't, there's no risk to it. So it's not a bad move. It gives them a little bit more size. It gives them a little bit more experience, and allows some of the kids to stay in Laval and develop a little longer. So I really like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this signing by Montreal, and what do you think he'll do here this coming season. I think we'll see him as a fourth liner. How regular, I don't know, because they signed Sammy Blais as well. So I think between Blais and between Veleno, depending on injuries that happen, Veleno can be put, for short periods of time into the lineup. Probably second, third, and fourth lines. I wouldn't keep on the second line for too long. But, it gives them more options, a little bit more NHL experience, and allows the kids to stay and cook down in Laval and a little longer. And I don't think there's anything wrong. So I think overall this is a good deal, good signing by Montreal. And so, like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section, and give a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it till next time. Stay safe out there. Peace out. And go Habs, go. And have a great day, everybody. Can't wait till the season starts. Oh, yeah, the schedule is out. I have it here really quick. It's really small, but we start against the Leafs and we end against the Flyers, and apparently the last game of the season for all the teams. Montreal is in that one. And there you go. Have a good day, everybody. Ciao, guys.